Larry, come on up here. I just met Larry. All right. I met him yesterday. At 4 o'clock, Larry, you were there. There were about 175 people there. Nobody left. They could hear a pin drop. Just the other side at the river, we had a little meeting room. There were 175 people at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, if you want to know if people are excited. But I just was over here talking to Larry because I was changing numbers because he could hardly get in yesterday. Yesterday, we didn't talk much. He just was filing through, but he introduced himself. But he's on Ken's team, right? And he said, and Matt's team, he said that he told me just now when I was talking to him what his testimony was. So tell him. Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me where you're from. And okay.
We'll move over here. Good. Yeah. So I'm Larry Prater. I'm from Bradenton, Florida, just down the way here. I have 4 daughters and a wife. And I'm a former athlete. And I went to the doctor a year ago and I got diagnosed with a heart condition. And they said I'd have to get emergency open heart surgery. Well, my buddy Andy took the patch. In 5 days, he had frozen shoulder and he kept his arms. So I said, I'll try it. Well, when you don't have something that hurts or you don't have something that's noticeable, then I couldn't feel it working. But when I went back to the doctor 6 months later, he was like, I have no idea what you're doing, but we don't have to do surgery right now. And so I still don't feel it working. I'm a pretty energetic guy. I have 4 daughters. I have to keep up with them. I mean, I'm sure my wife has said, no, your mood has tremendously increased. Yeah. But, with that being said, is that I would never known this unless he pulled out the graph from a year ago to 6 months. And then I just went back about a month and a half ago because he wants me there every 6 months. And he said, I don't know these graphs are off the chart. So I have not told him about the patch because honestly, I want to use this as a testimony too, is that I didn't believe it.
Yeah. He didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to, so I didn't want to tell somebody something. This is my best friend for 12 years. And I watched him for 14 months, couldn't lift his arms because he had frozen shoulder in both arms. And then 5 days on the patch, he could lift his arms. But for me, I own 6 businesses. I'm busy. I got 4 kids and I didn't want to do it. And so I had to see the results, but then I put it on my wife. In 4 days, her back pain was gone. So then I had to start telling people.
Thank you, Larry.